the joy this is to meet an English teacher from another country and have discussion on this particular topic, so that our discussions can help to learn English language. If we explore or discuss something on this particular topic, before that I want you to give your short introduction so that our viewers, friends, subscribers, followers understand and know something about you, who you are, where are you from. Please go now.
Okay, so thank you so much. So this is Noemi Hernandez. I am an English teacher. I have been teaching for 2 years. Um, I live in Guatemala. Guatemala is a small country located below Mexico in Central America, and I am 21 years old. And now,
Now let's get started. Fluency versus accuracy. We have been watching a lot of videos, and most common question asked by people: how can I be fluent in English language? How can I make my fluency in English language? This is what the advanced learners keep on asking, these kind of questions. So why don't we take this time to have some discussions on this particular topic: fluency versus accuracy. What fluency exactly mean? When someone thinks to become fluent in English language, how he or she can go forward on it, and what are the strategies and methods, what are the tips and tricks which can be followed in order to become fluent in English language. So let's get started. Teacher, go on.
okay, so fluency versus accuracy. I think, and I have always said this, that fluency is more important than accuracy, but it doesn't mean that accuracy is not important. I think that both are important. It has to be 50-50 in order to be or in order to exist a balance. It has to be 50-50. And I have noticed some people or some students that have talked to me, and I have noticed a lot of fluency on them, but not accuracy. And it's like I am able to identify their mistakes on um, on their speech and their conversation, and I think that they attend to their classes in order to get better at accuracy, even though I already know that they have accuracy, because somehow they have gotten from studying by themselves, and from listening to music, from playing video games. So somehow they have gotten fluency that they have never studied at a professional place. Like they have never worked on that part which comes about accuracy, which is also like worked at a. I think that it is more professional, like to work it like at an academy, at university, at college, at school, because to get accuracy, you had to learn. You had to learn by from reading books, from uh, like watching some things about what uh, what is correct, what is not, how to get better at this, how to get better at that. So I think that those students that get uh, get some issues related to accuracy, it's because they have never studied professionally, and there is when institutions enter in order to help them. But if you ask me, for me, if it is important accuracy, I will say yes. uh, because if you want to work at something which requires professionalism, so it's necessary, absolutely. And if you are beginning in English, it's okay if you don't have accuracy. It's something that you will be getting through the process in English. So yeah, in your case, what do you think?
Okay, so yeah, now according to me, fluency versus accuracy, whatever you said, I do appreciate you. So accuracy, fluency doesn't mean that we shouldn't be accurate. It goes 50-50, as you said. I really appreciate that, absolutely. And when it comes officially speaking language, it requires accuracy. Important. I do appreciate you. So see, according to my perspective, fluency, what you mean by fluency or getting fluent or becoming fluent in English language? So I think, according to me, fluency means it's all about natural way of speaking language. Natural way of speaking language means, for example, I am comfortable and confident the way I speak my native language. I don't speak my native language very fast in order to show someone how fast I can speak. So if I do that, people may say, they may say me fool. What's going on? What's nonsense it is? Fine. So when it comes in speaking English, I don't know why people want to rush themselves in order to show that yes, how fast they can speak. They do have the ability to speak more words, more sentences. It's not like that. So fluency means the natural way of speaking language. When we talk about natural way of speaking language, it means you are comfortable in that language, as well as you are confident also. What do you mean by confident? Confident means like I'm sure that I'm having enough words to express in that particular language, whatever language I might be using for the conversation. So I'm not trying to maybe think, take some time and get some words, and sometime just speaking the without just speaking the words without making sense. So it should not be happening. Natural way of speaking language, as we speak our native language. This is what I think. And second thing is that comfortable and confident, these two words are very very important. Sometime I find, like for example, you are here, so people like you, if I keep on talking from around the world, maybe some people, some students, those who are getting prepared for their IELTS speaking test, I will say them, okay, can you say something about yourself? When I say them, can you say something about yourself? So what happens in that case? They are very good introducing themselves. Introduction, they can speak in fluent way. They are very fluent introducing themselves. So when we change the topic, then they get stuck. What to say now? I have no words. I have no sentences. I never thought. Can you give me some time to prepare this topic? So memorized introduction. So memorizing English words, sentences, stories, and speaking it very fast in order to show someone that how fluent am I in English language might not be making sense. So what I prefer, be natural, let it be the natural way of speaking. Natural doesn't mean that you have to follow your own accent, that people don't understand you. Sometimes what happens in my native language, maybe the people, I come from India, and sometimes the people find difficulty to understand Indian English. That's why the name is given Indian English, internet, British English, American English, Indian English. Why? The people have sometimes the strong hard accent, and people from around the world, from different countries, sometimes find a difficulty to understand. That is because of the influence of their native language in the pronunciation of English language. So being natural, this is the way of speaking language. And then while speaking language, at that moment making sure that I'm comfortable and then I'm confident. Comfortable in the sense making sentences expressing my thoughts. Confident means what are the words I'm using, I'm really having all the important words to be used whatever topic I might be talking to anyone. It's not like that I'm lacking some words to express my thoughts and my emotions. Second thing is that being fluent can save our time, because what happens when I'm talking to someone, so in that if I'm little fluent, whatever I want to talk in 5 minutes I can finish my talk in 3 minutes. And second thing is that sometimes becoming fluent can help me to grasp the people's attention, because they keep on having their attention towards to me. If I say one sentence, like for example, I am uh, going to market this evening. In between, people will not pay attention. They will say, "What is he going to say next?" What is said really in between, I couldn't pay my attention. So, becoming fluent is the natural way of speaking language. While speaking language, we are confident, we are comfortable, we have enough words, we know how to express our thoughts, emotions in that language, whatever language it might be. Not we are talking about one in English language, it can be Spanish. So now, and it saves our time also, and we are able to take the people's attention towards to us when we are fluent and confident in any language. So for it, what should we doing now? The next question goes for you. What do you think? And what tips and what strategies, what methods can we follow in order to be fluent English speaker? Or what I said, what do you think about it? Feedback has to be given, because you are the new person for me. I'm talking very first time to you, and this is one kind of a good interaction between two English teachers meeting very first time, having interaction something like that, because you are also in the same field, I'm also in the same field. Sharing, caring, talking, expressing our views, our thoughts can definitely help to each other to understand, as well as our viewers also, what kind of discussion is going on here. Please go now.
Okay, sure. So you were asking me from some strategies,
First of
like
all, what I said, what do you want to say something on it? Do you want to add something, or do you agree what I said? Second thing is that how can we become a fluent English speaker? In order to become fluent English speaker, what kind of strategies, methods should we follow, or should an English learner follow?
okay, okay. So yeah, thank you. So for all you have said, I will truly agree, because it's like that. I should say that sometimes they can introduce or sometimes the students can introduce themselves easily, but then afterwards they don't know what else to say. So it's kind of puzzling. Then I will uh, I will share something from me, that when if I emphasize this, if I am emphatic, I should remember that once I was a student too. And when I was a student, something that was hard for me to realize, it was that not all the time I could I could be like perfect, of not making mistakes. And then at the beginning was hard because I focused a lot on grammar. But then I noticed that I was every time that I was trying to say something, I was thinking it on grammar, and and that it happened depend the thing that you were saying. Like I want to go to, and I was thinking that was it correct or wasn't uh wasn't it? And it was okay. So I should stop thinking too much about grammar and to get more fluency. So then I realized how important is fluency because, as you said, it's about speed. Sometimes we waste too much time in expressing one sentence that we can say like in less time, and it's a waste of time. So for this, I will share like some strategies in order to be more fluent. Uh, it's about stopping thinking too much on grammar, stopping thinking too much uh, on things that will lose our our fluency, and especially thinking too much in grammar. Like it's okay, but it all depends on the atmosphere. It all depends on the on the situation, like on your like if you are speaking with friends, it's okay if you stop thinking about grammar and you start using more your fluency. But um, if you are like at a professional field, like a job interview, it's better if you have both, like fluency and accuracy at the same time. And how can you get it? Well, by practicing. Like, if you have a job interview, so practice before your job interview, and that's what I can share. So, any other thing that maybe you want to add?
Yeah, that's okay. What you said actually, what I noticed there. So, thinking about grammar, yeah. Why sometimes students are not able to become fluent English speaker? It is because of thinking too much about grammar. So, we shouldn't be thinking. If we think much about grammar while speaking, so we are not going to become fluent in English language. So in that case, what should we doing? We should learn actually that this is the way to speak out. When we speak our native language, we never think too much about grammar. Maybe we never think about grammar at all. We just speak it. The reason we learn that this is the way to speak language, and then we keep on practicing. So in English language also, what we need to learn, we need to learn like this is the way to speak it, not wasting a lot of time. Here is the rule, is the present, this is the verb, this is the adjective. Because if you want to become a fluent English speaker, or if you want to practice English, doesn't mean that you should become an English teacher only, then you can be fluent in English speaking. No, learning just that this is the way to speak out. What do you think? Now we will dismiss it here. What do you want to add? We have 22 people watching, 28 people were watching our live session. So you can say something to them also before we dismiss. Do you want to add
Okay.
something?
Yeah, I think that um, I will add that. Okay, so let me put in order my thoughts, my ideas, like, and I will add that if you wanna get more fluency, so you should start shadowing. You know what is shadowing? So let's try something. To a new teacher, you can say a sentence like very fast, and I will try to imitate yourself as the same way as you said that phrase. So you try to just turn on your microphone and you try to say a phrase like very fluent,
Absolutely.
very fluent. So
Absolutely.
any phrase, I don't know.
That's 100% true. What you said, that is 100% true. Imitating someone, how someone speaks. Firstly, listen to him. After that, try to speak. Don't be much
Yeah,
confused about grammar.
that I wanted to do the exercise of you saying like a phrase or something like try to read like an article and just by listening, I will repeat it and I will imitate yourself. I don't know if you can try it.
I don't know. I think you can tell me what should we do? Should I say something and
Oh,
then after that you want to repeat it?
yeah, I will try to imitate yourself.
Okay, 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 okay,
Like
okay.
if you
I
were
tell
a
you. I
teacher.
tell you. Maybe for example, I talk about. I don't know whether you. I think it will take some time for you. Okay, I will say related to our YouTube channel. So, hi viewers, if you like our video, consider subscribing and hit that notifications to be the first one to know when we upload new. Wait. I forgot it now. Hi viewers, so if you want to watch our regular videos, so consider subscribing and hit that notifications bell to be the first one to know when we upload a new video. Till that, keep watching and keep supporting our channel. Thanks a lot. Speak it. Give
No,
it a try.
that's a tongue twister.
No,
That's
it's
a
not.
tongue
It's not
twister.
tongue twister. It's not tongue twister. It's like in the ending of the video, we say our subscribers to subscribe our channel, and if you listen it 2 3 times, wait. If you like our video, consider subscribing and hit that notifications bell to be the first one to know when we upload new video. Till that, keep watching and keep supporting our
Um,
channel. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Give a try.
okay, so now here it comes the lesson that even though you get like the phrase, the whole phrase, and you are able to repeat it, so also you can say the same things but in your own words. So it comes the lesson like you if you get the idea, so you can say it with your own words. So if it's like at least it was like all the script you had or all the speech you give to your audience takes like 1 minute. But for because you say it like in a better speed because you it's not the first time that you say it.
Yes.
It's been like uh too many
Habitual.
times. Yeah, so it's been said like too many times. So for you, it takes 30 minutes to say that bunch of words. But for me, it will take like 1 minute. No, 30 seconds. Sorry, it takes like 30 seconds to say your speech. But for me, it will take like 1 minute, maybe. That the idea of this, and it comes the lesson that you get the idea and then you can say it like with your own words like hi viewers, so if you're interested in my videos, so you can keep here and you can like click on the notifications, you can subscribe it, and it is important to watch the videos, and after if you watch it, so you can give me a like or something like that. So that, and that's also fluency, like even though it was not the same as you said, uh, it was said in other words. And it was like, we said like, same idea, different words. And that's okay. But also, another thing that will help the audience here or students, it's tongue twisters. I don't know if you know a tongue
Yes,
twister,
yes,
but I
yes.
do.
Tongue twister. Tongue twister. This and that
Okay.
and that and this, that and this and this and that. We keep on doing it.
Oh, you you said that in in your native language, right?
No, it's not in the native
You
language.
said
This and that and that and this, that and this and this and that.
this and that and that and this. This and that and that and this. What else?
Because tongue twister,
This and
how you are, practicing your tongue. This and that and
that.
this, that and this and this and that, this and that, this is the confusing sometime. You can speak,
This
it
and
is
that
not
and that and
difficult.
this.
This and that and
I
this, that
I
and
got
this and this and that.
this and that and that and this. That and this and this and that.
Yes.
This and that and that and this. That
This
and
and
this
that
and
and
this
that
and
and
that.
this, that and this and this and that.
Okay, now try this. Try this. Uh, Peter Piper pick a pick of pickled peppers, a pick of pickled peppers,
Oh
Peter
my
Piper
gosh.
pick. If
No,
Peter
no.
Piper pick a pickled pepper.
It
So
requires a practice.
just listen.
Yeah.
Just listen. So it's almost the same as this and that and that and this, that and that and that and this. So it's similar. So Peter Piper pick a pick of peppers, a pick of pickled peppers, Peter Piper pick. If Peter Piper pick a pick of pickled peppers, where's the pick of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Oh my gosh.
So let's
So
give it a try.
it's a challenge today for me. You put me in trouble. This is the very time I'm in the trouble now.
No,
So
and
yeah,
also for the viewers, if they want fluency, so tongue twisters, and also
yeah, tongue
they can
twister is very
practice.
helpful. Absolutely. Actually, it will help us to speak, and our tongue will get more familiar to pronounce words where we have difficulty to pronounce words in fluent way. It is because sometime we are not able to pronounce the words. We are not able to move our tongue up and down many times in order to pronounce the words exactly from our mouth. That's why we practice.
Yeah.
For example, I say to my students, speak unbelievably. So can you give a try?
What? Like speak?
Unbelievably.
Unbelievable. Okay. I think that I pronounced that word. Unbelievable.
Unbelievably.
So unbelievably. You pronounce it unbelievably.
Ly,
Okay.
ly,
But
ly. Sometimes
I'll
we
buy.
say ly. Hardly, rarely, unbelievably.
Now pronounce this. Unforgettable.
Unforgettable, it's okay. It's not difficult. But if we don't have
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
practice, if we don't have the practice, it will be unbelievable. It won't be coming. And sometimes singular,
Unbelievable.
plural, plural. Is it plural, plural? What? Make it confuse.
Or readily.
Which one?
That one. That readily. Readily. Like it's almost never. Like readily.
Rarely. Yes.
No?
No.
Readily.
Rarely. 20% possibility of happening something.
Yeah. Readily. Those
Unforgettable.
are
Unforgettable. Most
unforgettable.
probably. Rarely. Occasionally. Yeah. For some people, it is difficult because they have never practiced speaking all those words.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
So today you put
Okay.
me into the very difficult part in the challenge. I appreciate you.
Okay. So
So, what do you want to
I
say
have
finally to our viewers and our students? What's your final message?
mm, okay. So my final message is like well, based on uh based on fluency and accuracy or in general, like
Anything,
um
anything. Now it is more the
anything.
topic.
So my final message will be like um let me think that part because I think that my final message will be if you learn, you have to teach.
Yeah, if you
and
learn, okay,
it's
you tell
like,
that. You lose it. What is that? You lose it, you choose it. What's that?
no. It's like if you don't use it, you lose it.
If you don't use it, you lose it. If you
Yeah,
have to
if
learn, you have to teach. What I say? That second one.
because it is also related to the that saying that if you don't use it, you lose it. But if you learn, you have to teach. That
If you
that
learn,
same
you
must,
have to teach. Absolutely.
because it's also there is like a pyramid, something like it's like that. That it's there is a pyramid, like it's a triangle that, and there is like you learned like 5% by reading.
Mhm.
Then you learn like 10%, maybe you learn like 10% by putting in practice, and then you learned then the 85% by teaching. So it is also like a triangle, a pyramid that it is well known, that it is, let me remember that it's like the the learning pyramid. Let me look for it. Let me because maybe I am giving wrong information, but it is called learning pyramid or something like that. Yes, I found it. The learning pyramid. So it is like 5% lecture, 10% reading, 20% audiovisual, 30% demonstration, 50% discussion, 75% practice, and 90% teach another. So
Very good.
90% by teaching another, and that is the learning pyramid. You can look it on Google, so it is
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. I got it.
And it's like that. If you don't teach what you have learned, uh,
You
what
lose
you have
it.
learned, yeah, you will lose it. So,
You
but
don't use it, you lose it.
if you teach another one, so you will remember that experience. You it will be like a scene of a movie, like a scene of a movie that you were explaining, that you will remember also the words that you used and what you did and what that person did and how that person reacted and how you reacted. So you will have that scene on your mind and you will be able to remember. It will be easier for you. That's why teach another, it's like the 90% of that. So I will keep that, and I will like to leave that on you. Like check the learning pyramid, and you will see how much you will learn by teaching another one. And if you will learn something, it's a must to teach another one. Even though if you are not a teacher, if you don't have like a certification or a master or something, it doesn't matter. Just for the intention, just for the willingness of teaching another one will help a lot. And that's it. So in your
Absolutely.
case,
Absolutely. Really. It is a very good conversation with you, an English teacher. It's really very important, very uh, good discussions that you said. Teaching and others will definitely help. 20%, 30%, 80%, 60%, whatever the parameter you explained, that's absolutely all right. Sometime I give opportunity to the senior students to teach new students, then they understand how hard it is and what are the mistakes they are making. Then they keep on calling me, sir, actually she doesn't know how to speak, he doesn't know. Then I said, when you were students you also did not know, so now you are learning how it is sometimes difficult to make other people to understand, and we learn from their experience. Actually, we learn from the experience, how did I make other people to learn English. Maybe if I get some foreign students, I will have some different experience, how did I make them to learn language, and what are the areas they found difficulty, and then I find difficulty, finally how they have achieved. There is a experience of training to someone, and in that experience we learn a lot. So it was really a very good discussion with you. So now, English teacher, we are hoping that we will have more live sessions in days to come, and I'm going to be inviting you in between for having conversation practice with our students in the online classes. Be prepared for that.
Thank you. Okay, so it was a pleasure. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for being here, the viewers and the audience there, like behind the camera. So I I hope this is not the last one, and I hope you have learned something from me.